Talk about Thomas from the Bible. Basically, he was like the kind of guy that was really loyal. He was one of the 12 disciples. He was very loyal to Jesus, aka Yahushua, but he basically questioned. Like, he was more like a scientific kind of person. Like, for him to believe in something, he had to see and touch. He had to see and touch stuff for him to actually believe it was real. Basically, he witnessed Jesus turning water into wine during weddings. He was present when Jesus basically risen Lazarus from the dead. Thomas was traumatized when he was actually present when he seen Jesus, aka Yahushua, being nailed and beaten and battered on the cross, and it traumatized Thomas. When the other disciple, but when Jesus came back 3 days later, all the disciples basically knew of Jesus' resurrection, coming back to life. Thomas is the only one that didn't believe. So basically, Jesus allowed Thomas to touch his wounds, like, when Jesus got nailed, his hands nailed and everything. Jesus let Thomas touch his wounds over his side when he was stabbed in the spear. When Jesus stabbed in the stomach with the spear, and basically Jesus let him touch all his wounds. And that's when Thomas believed that Jesus actually finally came back. So Thomas was preaching and spreading the good word, and he was killed. He was killed for it. Thomas ended up dying by getting stabbed with spears, by the army of Roman soldiers, or it was basically some Roman priest, pope, something like that. Just know Thomas died by getting stabbed with a spear, and Thomas was known as a very loyal disciple. Like, he was just there for Jesus. But his mind, the only way he can actually believe certain things, like I said, is either he sees it himself, like he's more like a scientific based believer, or he touches, like he can touch it. Thomas was pretty interesting too.